Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we're going to do a little mock. If you can go forward if you like. We've got 3 colours. I don't want you to rely on my tarot reading, okay? I want you to rely on your own intuition, okay? So we're here to practice our intuition so we don't rely on outside forces, okay? Like other people's opinion, okay? Alright, so we're looking at 3 colours. We've got green, we've got blue, we've got purple. What colour's coming out first? Alright? Is it green? What color comes to your mind? What color flashes to your mind quickly? What color did you capture in your mind file? Is it green? Is it blue? Is it purple? Okay, so we're going to go for purple. You could be thinking of a Gemini person. You could be thinking of house 3 when it comes to communication. Maybe looking at maybe a local travel. You could be traveling. You could be traveling to relatives. You could be looking at maybe speculation when it comes to maybe someone's logical mind. You could be looking at the mental power of maybe a Gemini person. Or you could be thinking, into me, I think I need to use my intuition more often and not the tarot reading. Okay, I don't want my power to be taken away from me. Maybe looking at increasing your communication, because remember it's a discernment. Discernment is the one that makes you see your soul. All right, you have to see your soul first before you can see your soulmate. So now maybe someone's in their discernment when it comes to maybe intellectual, clever, communicative, kind of like you're teaching yourself how to be more sociable in your discernment. Maybe someone's looking at a gossip maybe around them, because every time they share maybe an opinion, someone is quite opinionated, or someone is always around you, maybe always asking you about family problems, or what's your struggle, or who are you, what you're about. Do you know what I mean? Someone just keep asking you questions. Those are the people you have to look out for as well, right? So put your discernment on, because you could be looking at someone being very gossipy. The mind, into me, I don't want my mind to be restless, so I'm putting on my discernment. You could be a journalist person. You could be looking in the energy of house 3. You could be looking at communication when it comes to communicating in your immediate environment, when it comes to maybe using your higher self, when it comes to your intellect, because now you're looking at, into me, I feel I'm around too many low vibrated people within my journey. Maybe saying a short journey because someone's being very blunt or talking. Oh, actually, before I do that, what's the next color? Green or blue? I got 2 more colors in my hand. All right, what color comes to your mind first? All right, is it green or is it blue? We're looking at green. Maybe you're looking at the energy, okay, of a Scorpio and a Gemini. Into me, I think someone has a desire, all right, to keep conning when it comes to a secret. Maybe looking at maybe rituals, cults, because you've got to be careful, all right, when people are around you, when they start sniffing, answering questions and stuff. And every time you have a dream or a plan or a project, it comes into delays, you know, comes to criticism. Maybe understanding that someone is in a cult, or maybe someone is sharing someone's assets. That's the whole reason why you're in a conversation or a contract with someone. You can look at your own power when it comes to your own intuition, when it comes to your discernment, the power of discernment, all right? When it comes to pushing through someone's secret or someone's ritual, because someone's maybe in a cult, all right? Culture. Okay, when it comes to maybe their power, maybe you're talking, okay, about a secret unalignment, or maybe looking at cutting generational curses, okay, or you're looking at someone being very promiscuous when it comes to house 8. You could be looking at someone's desire. Someone could be very fixated when it comes to jealousy, or maybe you feel suspicious about someone. So maybe you feel you're putting your detective hat on, which is your intuition, like a sat nav, all right? You don't need magic, like you don't need like magic candles to bring in the enlightenment of yourself. You just need the truth. That's your light, that's your discernment, all right? Because to see your soulmate, you've got to see your soul first. You're not allowed to talk to the dead. You can talk to your soul, but you can't talk to the dead. Don't be no who for frightened. So now maybe looking at a detective, or someone's into chemist. You could be into sociology, some of you. But you're having that desire. Someone has a desire to maybe reach out to communicate with you. But a forced love is not love. When love is forced, okay? You got to someone look at their own courage when it comes to maybe someone being competitive, because they have the desire to be obsessive when it comes to maybe someone's resources. So now we're pushing through someone's secret. Maybe someone has the desire to communicate about a secret, or someone being very secretive. All right, because someone's probably very fixated and jealous. You could be thinking about Gemini person or Scorpio person, but into me, I think, because into me, I desire to have my own power back, because that is my resources. Hey, someone could be looking in the energy, all right, of looking at communication. Someone's looking at the planetary of Mercury. Let Mercury work with you. The more you're talking your truth and your discernment, the planetaries will work with you when it comes to Mercury. You could be looking at the reasons and logic behind your relationship when it comes to desire to have a communication with maybe a Scorpio person. All right? So you're looking at communication. Gemini person, that desire to communicate. Someone has a desire to communicate. Because now you're looking at the planetary. It could be planetary, Mercury, Gemini, Scorpio. Someone's looking at their reasons and logic behind their relationship when it comes to maybe connecting to the immediate environment. Maybe someone's looking at their environment, or maybe when it comes to social media. Someone's looking at social media when it comes to maybe learning about someone's bad behavior, when it comes to desire. Because now you're looking at your desire for your wishes to come true. Someone's looking at the 9 of Cups, all right? Someone's in that desire when it comes to a tragedy. Someone's looking at a tragedy when it comes to maybe a Gemini or communicating with a Gemini person. There seems to be someone playing with maybe the crystal balls and stuff. But someone has that desire for a wish fulfillment for maybe house 8. To always be secret ritual. Someone's secretly sharing someone's assets because they wanted finances, a legacy to leave. Somebody was looking at wish fulfillment for someone's will, maybe. So now you're looking at promiscuity. Someone's using someone's emotions for emotional activity. So someone's communicating in their discernment to bring in their wish fulfillment when it comes to maybe a 9 of Wands. Someone's in their passion, going forward towards a wish fulfillment. You could be a Sagittarius woman and a Pisces woman. Maybe, or you could be a King of Wands. Maybe King of Wands is very passionate about communicating about a secret. So now you see the passion, the fire. Maybe someone has a wish fulfillment for an adventure, but someone's looking at promiscuity. Someone's got high tensions. Someone wants to passionately have a communication, but it's wish fulfillment when it comes to the 9 of Wands. Someone wants to raise forward when it comes to maybe an alliance, to use your intuition, to see past a player that's in a secret. Someone's communicating about wish fulfillment. Now they're in their discernment. Maybe someone's in their discernment. We see someone's energy is on fire. You could be a leader. Here today, gone tomorrow. We see fast energy, emotion when it comes to a creative idea, career, or someone's in love. So we see the passion of maybe a Gemini masculine or someone into their thoughts. Someone's thinking about God's 2 of Cups. Happily ever after. A wish fulfillment. Someone's passionate. Someone has a wish fulfillment because someone's passionate about God's 2 of Cups. So they're chasing right into their emotions. Maybe they went to get advice, maybe from a Pisces person, about a wish fulfillment, about God's 2 of Cups. But there seems to be a secret in the air. Something swinging when it comes to information and knowledge. Because someone's got someone by the jugular. But somebody wants to passionately share a 2 of Cups, God's 2 of Cups partnership. You could be looking at the archetype of God's true cup by using your intuition and not relying on tarot readers for your passion. There seems to be someone's using their intuition to see past the blurred lines. Because now there's a choice. You could be seeing 222. Because now someone's got an insight into maybe a beginning of a foundation. Or you could be looking at project management, where it seems like it's sweet, like honey. Someone thinks you're a honey pot. And someone is lurking. Could be a Sagittarius person lurking, watching someone's decision when it comes to a new foundation. Because they're looking at maybe house 7. They're looking for, when it comes to maybe an indecision, because you could be a judge, a designer, or a dancer. But we're looking at maybe a floristry. You know, you're not allowed to idolize gurus, spiritualists, artists. You're not allowed. It goes against your own purpose. You have to look at your own intuition. Now, someone's looking at someone's insight when it comes to maybe a peacemaker, but someone's refining someone's details to bring a stagnation to someone's new foundation. Could be a Sagittarius person when it comes to messages coming to an end. Someone's doctoring someone's, looking at someone is editing someone's work or someone's accounts. And now they're lurking. You know, you're not allowed to bend down to statues, altars. You're not allowed to bow down to idols. You're not allowed to bow down to people, things, and places. You can only have one God. You can't worship more than one God. But someone seems to be worshipping money. And now someone's looking for a crystal ball, such a Sagittarius person, to bring stagnation. Because they keep answering questions. Because they're fishing. They want delays. Because they don't know their own purpose. Someone's scrying. Somebody wants to block the foundation of God's true cup because they want to hold on to a money matter when it comes to details, financial details maybe, or about a Virgo child maybe, or boundaries, letters ending, donations to auctions for a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a witch, man. Queen of Wands is a witch. She goes against spirituality. She's trying to block God's true cup. She's gone to a Pisces woman, another a witch. Or it just could be women that's overbearing, they're emotionally dependent, you know, they depend on people. Because now there's an insight, because something's swinging in the air, there's an elephant in the room. When it comes to a partnership, when it comes to someone's wish fulfillment, because now you're looking at 3 of Wands, energy, action, intentions. Someone's looking at someone's actions, intentions, because someone's asking questions way too much. And when someone's asking questions, somehow there becomes more confusions and delays. Then I look at the Three of Wands. Someone's alternative motive. Someone could be altering a monologue. Someone's altering a monologue. That was their wish fulfillment about God's Two of Cups. Someone's altering someone's emotions, someone's wish fulfillment by draining the energy and being emotionally dependent, so someone doesn't go towards a Two of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles. These people are witchy, man. Someone is altering someone's monologue. They're channeling the Four of Wands. Extracentric, hypnotizing. Extracentric, hypnotizing. You gotta have a lot of hate in you, boy. Someone's communicating about a secret ritual. Because now they're looking at Gemini person. And to me, I think someone's conning. And now someone is trying to create peace within themselves, maybe. You could be single. I could be talking to a single person. You could be looking at an Aries person, someone's physical appearance when it comes to independent wealth. You could be communicating about someone's reasons and logics when it comes to someone's relationship or why someone is single. The reasons and logics why someone is single when it comes to maybe Aries person. You could be looking at someone's physical appearance when it comes to maybe self-awareness. Someone's looking at maybe an influencer within their environment, and now they're maybe looking at a situation where they're looking at communicating within their immediate environment about God's Two of Cups and the intellect of this low vibration when it comes to someone's journey for independent wealth. Someone's reflecting because someone's taken their time to build their foundation when it comes to their estate. Someone has an estate very firm, but it seems to be a barrel. You may have a vineyard or a vineyard, but it seems to be a hidden barrel of someone working in a collaboration, a hidden barrel. Someone is leaving, like, how can I put it? Trails of pains. A team of people. They normally get together and they reflect on a drink, a barrel that's got something in it. They're working, they're reflecting when it comes to the book of knowledge. Because someone's having a barrel of laughs on someone's demise. And there's a wish fulfillment. Yeah, for a Five of Cups. There's a wish fulfillment for someone to be single and unloved. That's what they are reflecting. Maybe someone trying to read someone's mind through. Then kind of love spell book thing there. And someone's hiding it in a barrel. Maybe someone does Ouija boards. But someone's alone. And someone feels a Five of Cups, turning their back away. Because someone was poisoning someone's drink and at the same time draining their energy and at the same time was giving false promises about emotions. So now we see the poison drink from an earth sign person given for someone to not turn around and see God's to a cup. Then you see someone who broke someone's heart by draining their energy. A fire sign person. And when it came to emotion manipulation, it was immaturity, someone's wish fulfillment because they didn't have any emotions, no empathy. When it comes to maybe recognition, 6 of Wands, someone wanted rewards for not making someone see. Someone was getting money, rewards, without the effort, because somebody wasn't getting something. They were left out. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, all about loss. There seems to be a loss of independence because someone suffers from abandonmentship issues. They can't develop by themselves. That's why this is a big deal to someone. So now you're looking at someone has independent issues. Someone fears being abandoned because they're not independent or self-sufficient. And now someone feels unloved and alone. When it comes to maybe a lover, feels unloved by a lover, could be a Gemini person. Or when it comes to someone's choices, when it comes to love. Because now you look at the love card, you look at the sermon of someone's rhythm, someone's testimony. Someone looked in someone's eyes and fell in love with their soul. And now they're looking back at this memory. But someone's reflecting, projecting their own insecurities when it comes to their own wish fulfillment. Because someone fears being alone and unloved. Because that's how they feel themselves, I guess. Someone's looking at adaptability when it comes to love. Because someone's looking at the practicality when it comes to maybe independent wealth. Maybe someone's transforming and understanding. Someone's not emotionally available. They're not emotionally available. So now someone's looking at the logics, isn't it? Of someone's communication when it comes to maybe local traveling, relatives, speculation. Someone's using their logic, man, because they've got their mental power when it comes to Queen of Cups. Someone's got a wish fulfillment when it comes to the passion of going towards the Queen of Cups. But someone feels heartbroken when it comes to communication. There's a communication breakdown. But they're looking at the mental power of a sweetheart. Because now you look at maybe sorrow, grief. When it comes to uniting, when it comes to God's Turika. Somebody was judging an artistic person. Somebody was designing to create a heartbreak on purpose through flattery. So someone duped someone because someone is not independently capable of creating their own independent wealth. So now someone has a wish fulfillment for a sweetheart. She could be very psychic, very intuitive. She could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Or could be a Libra person. Into me I feel, because into me I think. I want to unite with maybe a sweetheart. So maybe someone's making a judgment call maybe. Because someone's heartbroken. when it comes to a situation, when it comes to house 7. House 7 is about friendships, it's about partnerships, marriages. But remember, love starts with your own individual relationship with yourself first. Okay? So now maybe someone's looking at a contract with a friend or a partner, because that's how they became their independent wealth. That was their fulfillment, was to create a secret with friends, to create a relationship, to make themselves look like they're independently wealthy through a contract, for a partnership or relationship. So we've seen a similar situation. Now someone's heartbroken by this knowledge, this wisdom, but someone's taken that out of the heart, because remember, the heart you have to protect, because that's where God talks to you from, is the heart, isn't it? Because the heart sees the soul. So now maybe someone's getting messages and protecting their heart and discernment. So now maybe someone feels that feeling, because someone's thinking a wish fulfillment, maybe a Queen of Cups. Or behind her, someone very passionate is coming towards her very passionately. Because someone feels that she's in a 2 of Cup. And she feels she's in a 3 of Cup. Or a 9 of Cup. Yeah, because she's seeing that she understands behind her, someone, a Sagittarius person, is in a karmic cycle. When it comes to God's 2 of Cup. Because you're looking at the Magician. The Magician is the masculine, the divine masculine. The Hierophant, the only one who can go into the Chariot. Because now you're looking at maybe a tarot when it comes to the yin and the yang, when it comes to the man and the feminine. Someone taking the reins. Someone is letting go of control and allowing the soul of the self. Because once you meet your soul, you meet your soulmate, innit? Just like you can see my hand, just like you can hear my voice, exactly how you can see your soulmate. But you've got to see the soul first to meet the soul. So now someone's thinking about maybe a Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius person. Because someone's got the all-seeing eye. Because someone feels someone very angelic behind them, a little boy maybe, from a fire sign person. But they're looking at a 2 of Cups, where there seems to be a pathway towards a Queen of Cups. Because someone's in their thoughts, maybe about a Sagittarius person, a fire sign person, or a Cancer person. Into me, I feel that passion, that someone's here today, gone tomorrow. If you want a good time, that's the person. But if you want a long time with someone, that's not the person they're thinking. It was more under passion, sexual passion. So now there's a massive turning point when it comes to maybe the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's doing some nature writing, or maybe someone's going into nature, or maybe someone's a writer and they're looking at God's 2 of Cups, and now you look at the Knight of Swords. Could you think about a Gemini person being very blunt when it comes to maybe the passion of going forward? Could be an air sign person, a woman or a female, masculine, or you look at the Emperor. Maybe the Emperor's looking at his throat chakra, and maybe he's very passionate going forward with the truth. Because now you're looking at 2 different energies, I guess. The masculine is very passionate, and the divine feminine, they're on 2 different pathways. She's like, yo, I see what you're doing, Miss Sagittarius. I know what you're doing. And now this one's being blunt, innit? Yeah, you're acting like you can't see nobody. I can see you, my girl. So now someone is being very blunt, very fast talking, and they're pointing at maybe a female Sagittarius person, or a group of women when it comes to maybe a Sagittarius person, a Taurus person, and maybe a Sagittarius or Pisces, Scorpio person. Someone's being very blunt to these witches when it comes to a barrel. They're having a barrel of love when it comes to their independence. But somebody's looking at the books, isn't it? Yeah, someone's reflecting and looking at the books, or their financial books, when it comes to work. Someone's looking at someone's work, and someone's editing someone's work. And now you're looking at work. Someone's loving an air sign person's work, how they channeled in their own work from their intuition. But the air sign person is saying, fire sign, you stand right behind me because I don't know what you're doing with these women. Because not on my name. I don't think so. So now maybe you see someone at work when it comes to a Virgo person. When it comes to the energy of someone's inside of a Virgo child. When it comes to maybe a single mother. Maybe. Someone creating their own independent wealth. Because now you see such a Sagittarius person. Maybe she was a single mother. This is a conflict. A very dramatic irony. Someone thinks there's an irony. When it comes to Sagittarius, when it comes to maybe the motion, something's in motion, and now they're looking at the repercussions. That's what they're looking at, the repercussions. Yeah, when it comes to their options of confusion. Yeah, someone's looking at the repercussions. Because now someone knows they're going to be left alone. Because they're looking back at a lover. When it comes to an earth sign person. A loss, grief. When it comes to the goals of motivation. It's in motion now. It's out. And now they're looking at this lover, Gemini person. And now they're thinking of this grief, this loss of this lover. Because now someone knows the truth. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person knows the truth. This lover of maybe a Sagittarius person or a Pisces person. But someone's looking back. Yeah, looking at the irony. And they're looking at maybe practicality of someone's motivation. It's already out. It's in motion. And now they know it's got to come back to them. And now they're in grief because there's a secret that came out that someone was sacrificed already when it comes to someone putting food in someone's drink or someone looking at a new love. Now there's a conflict. Because maybe they used a child. And or someone's looking at a grief, a loss. Because someone's now looking at someone's new love. A cup of love. But somebody used someone to put something in someone's drink, man. To keep them mesmerized, romanticizing. So they wouldn't look at God's Two of Cups. They were relying on that. Because now they're in their memory, their feelings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a soulmate. They didn't want them to look at God's Two of Cups, soulmate. So what they did, the third party person, earth sign person, put something in that drink. And that is a conflict with a Leo person. That is a conflict with a Leo person. Because there was a team. And now they feel like they're going to be blocked away. And now they're looking at the beginning of someone's love, and they know there's repercussions. Once these two soulmates come together, they know there's heavy consequences. Yeah, because now they're feeling this grief. 4 of Cups. Someone feels unfulfilled when it comes to their motive, their plan, their plot. So now they're thinking, this earth sign Virgo man's thinking about this loss, this grief, when it comes to love, isn't it? Because somebody is in their memory. Because they remember. And they're thinking, uh-oh, there's repercussions now. When it comes to work. Yeah! Sagittarius, Leo, and a Virgo person. When it comes to blur. Somebody was blurry. After a drink. They were blurry. And now someone's looking through the blurred lines. And now someone's seeing the stagnation for what it is. They're seeing the stagnation for what it is. They're seeing the stagnation for what it is. Gemini person is probably looking at a Queen of Cups. New love. But yeah, someone handed them. And a Virgo, a fucking water sign woman maybe. Or Gemini's lover. That has an earth sign person. Maybe a Virgo child or something. Maybe she was a single mother when they met, innit? And he fell in love. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so romanticized. And now he's got a water sign baby with, and he's thinking, pussy Clark got a fucking demon for a kid as well. Yeah. Oh, shit. She probably got 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl. As the boy grew up, she was teaching him how to do this fuckery. And I look at his stepdaddy, he said, I tried to kill you, stepdaddy. But he looked after you from a young. That is so evil. But it's the mum. Someone's scared of being on their own. They're very codependent. Because now someone's using their intuition. 9 cups again. This could have happened twice, you know. Maybe they met at 2 different occasions with this water sign woman, the love of his life, the one that got away. Maybe they've met twice. Because there's wish fulfillment, 9 a cup again. Twice. I reckon they met twice, maybe. At some point. And that's what he's thinking about. I met her for a short journey. But why do I love her? And now he's looking, and Gemini person is saying, fucking hell, Sagittarius, it's fucking you. You're a fucking witch. You and a water sign woman and a Taurus, Sagittarius, you are fucking demonic with your children. They sacrifice their children. Oh my goodness. Or, and another case, grieving over loss of a Virgo child. That's the repercussions of the 2 of Cups coming together. So now Gemini is in his thoughts about a sweetheart or a baby mother. Or he wants a baby with someone, but he wants to walk away. A wish fulfillment to walk away. That was the turning point for a Leo, Sagittarius person or Aries person. When it comes to this dramatic change, delay, turning point. What an irony. And now air sign person is pointing right at this Aries or Sagittarius person, a woman, for backstabbing, a Gemini person, Sagittarius person. He's in his thoughts about an air sign woman being backstabbed, and now he's looking at Sagittarius person, sneaking, bowing. Why is she bowing to me like this? Because there's a conflict with the Leo person. Why is there a Leo person conflict? Why is there a conflict? Because someone didn't get any money at work, and now someone's looking at someone's public appearance. Because you're looking at someone's burning out their soul. Someone sacrificed a child. So then there's a conflict, because now there's a burden, because there's repercussions when it comes to a Virgo person, when it comes to a Virgo child. But what happened to this Virgo child is the truth. What's the truth about unrequited love? This is why this love taking so long to come in. So there seems to be a situation where someone is now feels a little bit insecure. But when they think about this Queen of Cups, he wants to take his armor off. Is it? Yeah, he wants a reunion, but he keeps thinking about these 3 witches that keep carrying spells when it comes to love spells, beauty spells, money spell, you name it spell. Yeah, such a Sagittarius person. Maybe he's known this person from young, but he's fed up of this person being on my energy. She's very sneaky, foxy lady. And now I'm going for a ruin when it comes to, I gave her the crown, I gave her my life, I gave her stability, I gave her everything, and now I'm going for a ruin. I don't know what to do with myself. And I want to go to this Queen of Cups, and I want to go forward to this Queen of Cups. I'm going for a tower, and into me I feel I'm going for a ruin, because the truth is coming out, and I should never have went to this woman, but I couldn't help it, because she had the power over me, because I had a drink and I had a food. I don't know what to do, because I love this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, I don't know what to do, Queen of Cups. And now there's a lie. They're looking back at this lie. But once you're in the chariot, I think he's saying, I'm a magician, I'm going past this lie. I know someone, the group's behind me trying it. I'm going past it. I've got the willpower to go past this lie and stay in my discernment. Yeah, go past this lie, use my intuition and come out of this entrapment. Eight of swords, entrapment. Okay, so you feel there's a lie. You said, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is lying. She's a backstabbing bitch. She's a demon. Told you, devil. Devil. She's a fucking devil. She's demonic. She's fucking demonic. Can't believe what I've been through. She fucking drinks blood with this cancer person. That's what gives them the willpower. They're like Dracula's. It's like a fucking horror movie. I can't believe what they bound themselves into. I was curious when I went into it because Geminis are quite curious. He had to put his discernment on. And he looked at this investment. And I looked at this tarot reader. And our King of Pentacles is looking at his harvest not coming in. Because you're looking at two fucking demonic people, man. There's a Queen of Pentacles is a fucking devil. They drink blood of a Virgo person. They want to be the empathy. They're trying to embody. Look, you can see the blood on the floor. And blood on the floor again. They drink blood. Oh. Oh my goodness. They do sweat rise. Ooh! Oh my goodness. When they're cooking. When a Virgo person is cooking. And that's why he's there. Romanticizing. Sweat rice. Sweating. Heating the rice. Sweat rice. Over the rice. Oh my goodness. They do things like that. They get their premenstrual. And they make these men eat it. And drink it without the acknowledgement. That's how they're working. Blood. Sacrificing. Queen of Pentacles. She's fucking demonic. She's lying. That's her thought. That's what she keeps thinking. She's fucking demonic. Ugh, they do sweat rice. Oh my goodness. I feel I'm going to be sick. I feel I'm going to be sick. That is disgusting. Queen of Pentacles, you're fucking demonic. She's fucking demonic. Oh my goodness, but a Sagittarius person. And our Gemini feels backstabbed. Because they're doing some form of blood ritual. They're playing with the drink. For some of you could be drinkers. Doesn't have to be witch spells. You could be a drinker. And maybe when you're around someone, you tend to drink a little bit more than that person. Because they're doing it on purpose for some of you. To make you dizzy. Distorted. Just a distorted feminine, isn't it? The calming. Distorted feminine. Oh my God, I do sweat rice. Look at them leaning over the rice, sweating it. On them premenstruals. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look. Earth sign person and Sagittarius. I don't know why. I think they're fearing maybe a court procedure where they're gonna be cleaned out from their money. Yeah, they're gonna be cleaned out. Someone's probably gonna take them to the cleaners when it comes to a lawsuit. This is premeditated, isn't it? It's premeditated. It could have been at least 10 years. 10, 20 for some. So bad. 19. Yeah! A Queen of fucking Wands is in her mind now. Repercussions is here. She's in her mind. She's going for a massive change. She could be a lawyer, a teacher. She could be a priest. She could be a practitioner. She did something to this fire sign person when he was young. What a wicked bitch. Or they did something. Them three wishes, man. One acts like they're not in it. I think she's a Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces person. Yeah, I just said that. She acts like she's not in it, but she is. There's three of them. There's three of them. She could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. They tend to work together. A Sagittarius person and a Taurus person. Or maybe she keeps going to different partitions. I don't know what you're doing over there, but boy, they're looking at grief. Yeah, grief again. Maybe they gave this little boy mushrooms or something to hallucinate. They work on fucking hallucinations. Spiritual hypnosis, spiritual hypnosis. Oh, you lot are fucking evil, bro. You lot are fucking demonic. And they got work for creative idea from an air sign person about God's tour cup. And now someone had this insight about someone's work, how they channeled in independent wealth. So now someone's losing. These women are not emotionally available. They fear being dependent by themselves. They're very codependent. They don't have that willpower, that energy. It's just sparkles of ideas, but not breakthroughs when it comes to maybe the capacity, the mental capacity when it comes to Gemini. Is too much secrets in their mind because they're looking at repercussions. Look at repercussions when it comes to maybe work. They feel like they're going to be grieving work. But this one's teasing. She's going to be the last one standing earth sign because she's channeling some energy with some maybe a King of Pentacles. And she's working on this masculine because she's trying to act like she did not put her Sagittarius through a grief. Something to do with Virgo sun. Something to do with Virgo. Yeah, it's a Tau moment. How ironic. It's going to be one of those things, isn't it? Where, you know, when you do something to someone and you'll never believe that person will do it to you. But in the end, how ironic that person did it to a Sagittarius person. So it's going to be a dramatic, ironic. That they ironed out something that's going to be a repercussion from their past. And now someone regrets an offer when it comes to maybe a lifestyle with a Queen of Pentacles. An earth sign woman. That's how Sagittarius person is looking at it. They want to turn their back. So Sagittarius is trying to do something when it comes to maybe the channel energy between these two at work. Maybe she's trying to protect her son or something. But one's not here. One is here. And one is just as bad as his fucking mother. Or, I don't know, partner. I don't know, lover. Potential lover. I don't know, boy. But he's thinking this Knight of Pentacles, when it comes to his motivation, his goals, comes to investment. With this person, because they're not emotionally there. No empathy. He's looking at a loss, man. A massive loss. When I mean loss, I mean massive. Yeah, told you he's going for a massive loss. Yeah, so I said Virgo person. He's looking at a massive, massive loss when it comes to control. Someone is going to be a miser. Someone has to go back to normal living, simple living of life. And he's looking at it all because of a lover. That's what he's saying, this loss. And now he's angry with these three people at work. Sagittarius, could be a Scorpio person, or a Cancer person, and a Taurus person. So now you're looking at a miser, control. Someone trying to control their career or their reputation. But someone's looking at the Four of Pentacles. Someone trying to hold on to someone's property. So now maybe they're trying to settle, do a settlement. And now someone's looking at a heavy loss. When I mean heavy, I mean bankruptcy, nothing, shebang. You're going back to the forest. Yeah, Virgo person. They're grieving this Virgo person. And then there's another Virgo person. Or maybe this person been doing from little to old, spiking out lovers' drinks for Barbara's mum. Or auntie or whoever. Some kids are being used. A water sign child and an earth sign child from his Queen of Pentacles. From his Queen of Pentacles. From his Queen of Pentacles. It could be her daughter or her grandson or whoever. It looks like a girl as well. She's using her children, someone's children. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles told you, demonic. Queen of Pentacles is lying about Aquarius person. So they keep looking back at this Cancer person. She's feeling this fear of this Cancer coming, or a Sagittarius, because she knows what she did. Demon, innit? They're all going to turn on each other. Yeah, Sagittarius, look at her looking at this Queen of Pentacles. And she's so busy doing Humpty Dumpty on the wall. She's going to have a great fall. Sagittarius is angry with her. She needs to channel it over there and not to Aquarius person. That's what she needs to do. Yeah, different perspective when it comes to justice. When it comes to a house. When it comes to a Taurus person. When it comes to their judgment. When it comes to a Virgo child. When it comes to working. When it comes to these three witches. Repercussions, innit? That's what they're fearing right now. These women are fearing. Collective, go into your discernment. Told you, King of Pentacles. Told you, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. What a sad thing, man. No empathy, though. He's thinking of a Aquarius person. They're trying to channel in that. It's not happening, baby. Yeah, his mother, cousin, princess, Milanosa. But we're looking at such a Sagittarius person when it comes to maybe healing and when it comes to maybe wants an inspiration. She's looking at a Aquarius person come to come. What is such a Sagittarius person? And now she's looking at a King of Swords. She's trying to manipulate King of Swords. She's looking at his direction. When it comes to farewell, maybe they're saying farewell. Because now he's restoring his mind, recalculating when it comes to Queen of Pentacles. He said the lion. When it comes to their motivations, they go. So they're going for a ruin. Because she's a demon. She's very demonic. And Sagittarius looking at the situation. It's going to keep repeating. You know what? This story keeps repeating on any damn tarot you look at. Because they're not changing their energy. They think they're going to get away with something. But actions has consequences. And these people have no empathy. So they don't understand. Now they're in a 5 of Wands. A conflict, competition. They're not coming to a common ground. They're burning out their energy. You know, God gave us all a purpose. And everyone wants to embody everyone but themselves. And that's why there's a drain out. These people are not coming to common ground. Yeah, because now you're looking at a wish fulfillment when it comes to maybe a soul having human experience. Someone's looking at a Cancer person into me. I feel I can make my wish fulfillment when it comes to my own emotions. Someone's looking at maybe a Queen of Cups. But this seems to be a fight in this institution. Or this religious group. Or someone's belief about religion or spirituality. And when people have a conflict like that, they go against God's word, man. Because it comes from your intuition. It comes from your own inner voice. You've got to hear God's voice. You've got to obey God. You can't obey these people and their opinions and that. They like to bring delays, these karmics. But they're against God, isn't it? Jezebel and Delilah. And what's the third one? What can we call that one? I'm going to think of that one from this Pisces. Or wherever she fucking is. All these three demonic women. Delilah. Alright, Delilah. She takes your strength. So she looks for intellectual men. And she'll play that manipulation. Mental manipulation, emotional manipulation, energy manipulation. Like, I've got children. And I'm a single person. And I met you. You're looking after me and my children. I ain't doing shit. You're doing it. Draining that energy, innit? So now the thoughts can't be stimulated. Because you're under attack all the time when it comes to, oh, do this and do that. Draining my energy, innit? Then you got Jezebel over there. Miss Jezebel. When it comes to Genevieve Nadia. Or any other earth sign woman you're dealing with. Jezebels now, they look for the most influential person in the group. Because they're going to be influential, innit? And that's where Jezebel comes in. She wants to be the one. So she takes all your knowledge, all your wisdom. She looks at your power of your influence. So she goes around and she starts asking questions about your family, about your finances, about your day, because they're calculating their position, and now it's a burden. They give you your burden. That's what they're doing. They want you to carry their burden so they look independently wealthy or whatever, or independent or whatever it is. Karmics, innit? They're very codependent energy. They're entities that they're like leeches. They'll leech onto you like a rush. So now someone's in a rush, passionately to go forward away from these witchy women and bringing justice. You've got to bring in your discernment. Someone's running into the chariot. Only the masculine can go into the chariot. So this King of Pentacles needs to roll his backside right back into gear and do a reverse. Alright? Because I don't know where he's going with this Taurus Virgo Capricorn person when it comes to money. So someone's looking for a lucrative deal and someone's going for an irony. They look at their repercussions. Someone's going to be cleaned out in the cleaners. Someone's literally coming out of a law, of a justice. Because spiritual, you got a karmic debt in it. You got to know you're broke. You ain't going nowhere. We don't care how much beautiful shit you got. People, things, and places. You ain't going nowhere, baby. You owe the universe a massive karmic debt. The universe wants its money. The universe wants its money back. They don't understand universal language. They went against the universe. They think they're better than God. They think they can control a whole fucking universe. You know how many people are in the universe? 8 billion people, stupid people. You can't control 8 billion people. Not everyone's weak-minded like you lot. So now someone's looking at God's toolkit when it comes to the passion. Maybe someone was looking at screwing it up because somebody took money. So they took a fire sign person and was sucking his dick. That's what it means. A dick in it. It means a masculine energy. That's what it means. I'm just being a bit raw, air sign person. Because when Duppy come in, Duppy known for fighting, innit? So when these people are looking at public appearance, they're stupid. They just use it because they know they're going to open your mouth, innit? Because you're looking for that perfection. No, Duppy known for frightened. Open up your mouth. I don't care who you are. Could be famous, no famous. Who gives a shit? The Duppy is out here trying it. So you got to open up your mouth, innit? Whoever doesn't like it being blunt, all right. Just keep strolling. Keep strolling. Because these people want to fight at any cost because they're looking at God's toolkit. They want to fight at any cost when it comes to Aquarius person. We saw the intention, saw the insight, they're waiting. So that we understand about maybe a Virgo person, when it comes to Earth sign person, when it comes to win at any cost, when it comes to Sagittarius person. They are not loyal to each other. It's just work, public appearance. Let's pretend to be friends. But how ironic. What they did to me, did to you, they're doing to each other. How ironic. So now there's a fight with maybe a Sagittarius person, an Earth sign person when it comes to control. Someone trying to control now. Trying to control their finances. Why can they kind of hold on to the energy? Because they know they're broke. But especially when it comes to spirituality. Someone's mind cannot go to the higher self. Because someone is not dependent. They're very codependent. Very codependent. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So this is why they do this fucking embody magic shit. Let's not keep going over it, collective, because it's a bit silly, isn't it? Silly. I think they watch too much Star Trek or something. I don't know. Yeah, because someone's looking at a cup of love anyway. 5, 6. Someone's looking at a soulmate. Someone's looking back at a love choice when it comes to adaptability, when it comes to maybe a Gemini person, when it comes to maybe Queen of Cups, someone very loving, a sweetheart. Maybe think about under the deck. Maybe a Aquarius person or healing. Because now you're looking at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. He's got to be in his discernment. Once he's got his discernment on, he can see through the blurred lines. Whether he's drunk or not, he can see through the blurred lines. And he sees through the blurred lines. You know? He can see a Virgo person putting something in his fucking drink. He's a part of the fucking team. So he's thinking, nah, man. You're trying to block my 2 o'clock. You're trying to block my decision, my options, so I can come with a balanced decision. He came with a wobbly decision. Why? Because he was drunk and soldier. What do you do with a drunken soldier? What do you do with a drunken soldier? You take them at the pub house and you put him on a fucking boat. And when he wakes up, hello, you're a soldier. You ain't going nowhere unless you can swim thousands of miles home. And which way you going? Exactly, you ain't got your sat-nav on. So he's a drunken soldier stuck on a boat. With karmic, sailing to nowhere. Sailing to nowhere, an illusion. So now maybe this masculine is old and I think he can just strut his stuff. I think he's the bee's knees. Really? Duh! You're not piped down because no one's going material no more. Everyone's going to put on the discernment. It's about self-awareness. So all this spiking. I want to be idle. I'm going by my image because I'm good looking. I got the right clothes on. I can do anything. You know, if I'm bad breed, you know, my image can hide it. Them days are dead, baby. Them days are over. Them days are over. They're just slow, illiterate people when it comes to maybe comics. They're just illiterate people. They think they got literature. No, they haven't. They're literate. So now you're looking at the energy of creation and creator. You're meant to idolize the creator, but they idolize the creation. So now you're looking at Queen of Cups. Hey, when it comes to a star, Aquarius person, the willpower of Aquarius person when it comes to healing and walking away from these heathens. How ironic, man. When you team up against one person, make sure you all are burying, okay, your fucking holes for you lot as well. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. If you sit there and you can enable your friends to be bad, my friend, you're next in line. Always remember that. Never be loyal to the demon, because the demon's never loyal to you, my friend. So now someone's at a turning point, comes to wish fulfillment again. Nine of Cups. Someone's in a deep wish fulfillment. Someone's in their discernment. Maybe a Leo person or Aquarius person when it comes to maybe a creative idea. Because someone's going for a ruin when it comes to work. Someone tried to ruin someone's work. A Virgo person, Sagittarius or Aries person when it comes to a battle or fight. There's too much slandering, man. Editing people's work. You know, there's no win solution now because of repercussions. They're trying to hold back because they understand repercussions because someone cannot take care of themselves. So maybe the next victim is now maybe a Virgo man. He's next in line. So I told you, 3 of them working together. Told you, man. Demons. Now they're working on the King of Pentacles. Demons, man. They're demonic. They use their children as well, man. So all that, oh, I don't want to leave Genevieve because I look after her Pitney from younger. No, her Pitney's a fucking demon. They've been doing with their mother as well. Demon, man. Her daughter needs to be locked up as well. And her child needs to be taken into care. Yeah, I would never leave a child in that family's position. No fucking way, boy. Any child in there needs to be taken away. You don't sell your children like that, man. It's wrong. If you want to go to the demon side with your bad behavior, leave the children out of it, man. I'm not gonna get emotional because when it comes to children, I get very emotional. I love children. I love children. I'd love to be a mum 1,000 times. You know, I'm independent enough to do that. Thank you very much. I may not be wealthy enough, but I'm very independent enough to have about 1 billion kids. Oh yeah, I love to have loads of children. Someone's working. Oh god, someone's blending their money and their work together with their friendship group. Oh gosh, worst things to do. And now that's why they can't fucking move. And now someone's looking at donations. And now Sagittarius is going to be fighting, and a Virgo is going to be fighting a Tauro Capricorn person. Why? Because she got most of the money. She shafted them. She held most of the money. And they blended in an idea, they blended in their energy, they blended in their practicality, they blended in their drink, their food. They fucking did the most. And guess who walked out with the most? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or maybe this Cancer person. They got shafted, man. They were using other people's families and shit. These families were loved. Yeah, there you go. Maybe look at the Emperor. Or maybe look at the King of Cups. Oh gosh, King of Cups, man. And now you got the King and Queen of Cups. Where is she? There you go, King and Queen of Cups. Maybe you're looking at 5-sign person. I don't know what you're doing over there. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Why do you not do this to your children? Why do you not do this to your children? It's the truth about the child. And that's why someone's walking away and turning their back to witches. Dead. Someone's financially transforming, or someone done some financial transitions. Yeah, how ironic. King of Cups, man. Yeah, backstabbing with a Taurus person when it comes to this Aquarius person, indecision with a Leo person, with a King of Cups, King of Wands. Told you, man, this fucking King of Cups is a... Oh, I'll say that offline. I know there's too many judgmental people when you're trying to fight these fucking duffies. Oh, she can't be spiritual, darling. Oh, she swears, baby. I'm not trying to be a famous person. I'm not trying to be idolized. We're trying to give a message. You're meant to idolize God only. You're not meant to idolize celebrities. You're not allowed to idolize altars, alternatives, alternative, away from God, mixing their spirituality and their dark spiritual practices at night time, doing moon magic, love magic, you name it, magic. I don't understand these obvious people, or these voodoo that do fucking partitioning. They're crazy. They really don't believe in God, boy. So as you believe in the devil more, that doesn't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense. How can you do dark work because you don't believe in God, but you believe in the devil? You got to believe in something. Remember, this life is about coin, innit? Balance, yin yang, up down. So if you don't believe in God, you definitely are the devil's child, or the devil's son-in-law. Because I don't get that method. And then you're online saying God bless. So that means you're mixing spirituality with your fucking dark energy. And the devil is in people. The devil ain't outside of you, my friend. You're observing from what's in is outside of you. So when you're doing your hate spells, your witch spells, your voodoo spells, I don't know what spell. Do you understand? Sorrow spell, death spell, come from your spellings. Your cauldron is your mouth. Your mouthpiece is like a cauldron. Your tongue is like a wand. And your words is the food. The food for thought. Is it a curse or is it a blessing? And these pussy class like the fucking curse. So in Jamaica, they say, dup no for frightened. So if my swearing triggers you, move forward, away from my tarot reading. Focus on your own healing. Don't let people trigger you. But right now, I'm on a mission, baby. I'm on a mission. No Queen of Pentacles can take the piss out of me. And she's going to learn the motherfucking hard way. With her Sagittarius person. And if this fucking water sign person is very well. I'm out for all of them. I don't give a damn. I'm passionate, baby. I love God too much. I'm in my discernment. No girl can't frighten me, my friend. I have to do chicken run in the mornings and to go to school. And how long is school? From secondary? From year what? 7 to 11? Don't get me started. No girl around here can make me be scared apart from God, my friend. No girl. Especially karmic. Because I know divine feminines. You see, once the money's gone, the contracts are gone, these bitches are nothing. They're only jealous of you, baby. Because they want to be something they cannot be. And it's you. They cannot be you. They don't have that divine essence. They're demonic people in this institution. Blending together. Doing a little sweat rise. Yeah, now they've got a fucking spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare now. People don't understand spiritual. That's why they have nightmares. So someone's gone for a new beginning now. Maybe a Aquarius person or a Queen of Cups. Someone very loving. She just said, see you lot later, man. You don't got no emotion. You don't emotionless. Because you have no self-awareness. Because you're a mess in your nest. Where you're trying to farm out people. When it comes to people being cash cows for you people. Nah, man. Discernment is the way. And now someone's with their intuition. Because I understand they're being backstabbed. Maybe Gemini person or Aquarius person. I understand they're being backstabbed. The heart is where God communicates. Because the heart is the soul. These people don't have a heart. Don't have a heart. There you go. This King of Pentacles keeps popping up. I guess he's got lots to say. When it comes to his decisions. When it comes to Aquarius person or toy person. When it comes to donations. Imagine spending all that money for 13 years, even more 5. All that money on trying to create a demise for someone. And in the end, how ironic. She took most of the money from all of them anyway. She scammed them all. So that's Virgo. He's going to take that smile off his face very soon. Yes! He's going to take that smile off his face soon, boy. Oh yeah, he fucking is. Now maybe the mask is working on his independence own foundation. Because the devil's in the tower. Yeah, when it comes to love choices. Yeah, sorrow. Let me tell you, grief. Gemini and a grief. Gemini and a grief when it comes to maybe the hidden. What was hidden behind all this emotion? What was hidden, huh? There you go, Count Wands. At home. Maybe happily looking at this. I don't know, look a message. But at the same time feels a little grief. At work. I don't know what's going on, boy. But he's having a fight maybe with a woman. I don't know, Sagittarius person or a Pisces person. Or maybe a Taurus person when it comes to maybe rejection, boredom, missed opportunities, not listening to synchronicities. But this group was a miser, they're greedy. It's just greed. It's greed, isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, greed, because they're always looking for this emperor for an investment. An investment, maybe for a house, an estate. I don't know what's going on over there. But my mind can't go so low. I'm sorry. I love love too much. My love is default. So I do apologise for my swearing, but I'm not apologising that I'm after the duppy. The duppy never frightened, and they don't frighten me, my friend. So now maybe someone's been exposed about such a Sagittarius person when it comes to picking them, using this Virgo person for her happily ever after. Now she's going to be losing her family now, what she did. Someone's losing family and friends. Simple. And if you want to enable the devil, well then you join the devil in it because you're not coming out. Yeah, someone's looking at maybe a loss, a miss opportunity when it comes to maybe new creative ideas, that enthusiasm, because someone's looking at being blocked. An earth sign person, earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn person. Look, lying again to a Leo person, about Aquarius person, about creative ideas at work. See what I mean? See all that money went for an earth sign person. She's lying. She keeps looking back at this Virgo someone, and she's acting like they're friends. No, she's not. She's using you. Duh! And that's why I told you that smile's coming off his fucking face. That smile's gonna come off your face, my friend, because she didn't even like you in the end. So that smile's coming off your face, or maybe it's a Sagittarius person he was seeing. I don't know what's going on over there. But what I know is that there you go again. Duh! Yo, Taurus person held onto the money. Held onto the. Look at her sneaking. Look at her sneaking. Because she knows she made a block decision on purpose, and now she's got a battle of about 5 people. So she can be on the internet fucking showing off. But trust me, she wants to hide. Look at her sitting on the pedestal. Look at her with the water behind her in a white t-shirt. She's trying to hide, isn't it? Because you know what she did at work, man. It's coming out. The repercussions coming. Told you she's lying. She knows she's lying. She knows she's lying. She's going to have a fight with a lot of people. And then she's in her thoughts about creative ideas when it comes to maybe, told you, for about a house. She's under judgment. She's under spiritual judgment. So she can go around sailing on boats. Look at her. I'm in the water, though. I didn't do nothing. Hello, I'm over here. Hi, Virgo, darling. Let's do an investment, dear. Look at my pathway of a business decision. No, Virgo, you're being used, bro. You're being used as a mat. Yeah, you are. She's wiping her shitty shoes all over your face, baby. She's taking you for a mug. Oh, yeah, you're her walkie-talkie, baby. Oh, boy. Someone's recalculating their steps when it comes to maybe a Virgo person with a Sagittarius person, Queen of Wands, going for a Tower moment, with a Leo person. He's recalculating his thoughts about donation and investment, putting in the energy at work with a Sagittarius person, and in the end, then we see the 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. Earth sign person. And because Sagittarius was in a people's business, she brought confusion and out of control when it comes to a Leo person, when it came to God's project. It's going back to the earth anyway. It's going back to spirituality. Justice is here. You should never have fasted, boy. So Sagittarius got involved, didn't it? And somehow Earth sign got involved and teamed up, and they started blending pills, work, friends, whatever. for this work. And now Sagittarius thinking she's getting money. It was going to be solid. It's not. She's looking at grief at work. That's what she's thinking about. Because in the end, Earth sign person took at least 90% of the money. And now they're gone within. And now maybe a King of Pentacles or Virgo person wants to be ghosted. Or a Virgo person is a ghost. Or you look at another Virgo person when it comes to investment money. When it comes to a man and a new financial deal. It's been dud, man. It's been dud. Yeah, told you. She's trying to... she keeps trying to pop up. Yeah, she's lying, man. She's lying. So there's a conflict with family. Maybe with a Leo's family. Or maybe with a water signs family. And maybe she's trying to escape with this Virgo person. Or the Emperor. I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't know what they're doing over there. But there you go. Sagittarius messages. Messages. Lying. They're lying, man. They're lying to this man. This investment man. They're lying. They're lying. They just want to go into his accounts and knock him out sometimes. Maybe you got, I don't know, a few digits. And if I take a few pounds, you won't notice. Well, they're stupid. But when it comes to financial analysis, when it comes to the FBI and shit, they can go for anything. They can crack for anything. Where's your IP address? That's it. Boom, gone. Trace it. Boom, there you go. Repercussions. So now someone's getting repercussions because someone's sneaky, deaky, Becky, acting like a friend. And now someone's looking at maybe a Queen of Swords. Lying to a Queen of Swords, trying to run away. Look at them trying to run away. Because of what they did. She knows what you lot did. You're in a tower. You're in your tower moment. So she don't care. She's busy. Duh, on her own business pathway. She's too busy for you lot, man. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. And bye.